Korean-inspired braised beef short ribs. Inspired because this is a simplified version that does not include some of the ingredients, such as carrots and radish, that this dish is traditionally served and prepared with. So, we will begin with blanching the ribs to remove blood water and other impurities for a less cloudy broth. But don't do it for too long or we may lose out on nutrients and flavor. I looked it up and the advice is not to go over 5 minutes. Be sure to add a generous amount of garlic and green onion for a more authentic Korean flavor. We can now add the beef back to the wok for some browning. And adding some wine will help neutralize the gaminess or stronger flavors coming from the beef. This recipe came with no measurements, so we're going purely by sight and smell. But you need not worry, as we can always make adjustments to the taste as we go along. Make sure there's enough water to cook the stew, especially since the sauce will be reduced over time. But take care not to add too much either, or you may end up diluting the flavors from the beef and sauce. Traditionally, other ingredients are added to help sweeten the stew, such as carrots, pears, or even Korean dates. But since this is an all-beef recipe, simply add enough sugar until the desired flavor is reached. To whatever flavor that could be found still lacking, simply add more soy sauce, sugar, or as in this case, more salt. While the beef is stewing, you can start preparing the green onion and egg strips that will be used for garnish later on. This step is optional, but I prefer to remove the strips of green onion for a better presentation. And this step will definitely yield a healthier and glossier sauce. Let's add some sesame seeds and sesame oil for a more distinct Korean flavor. The egg strips and chopped green onions, on the other hand, will further add to the color, flavor, and texture to this dish. Just perfect with a steamy bowl of rice. Enjoy!